They was hating on a real nigga, but you know how that shit go around here in these motherfucking spiritual streets. They be trying to hate on us as soon as we trying to get messages and shit out. Like, dog, they be on fuck shit. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving because we don't let shit like that stop us. The fuck. Okay, so pick up where the fuck I left off. So if you were in the slightly higher frequency and you were victimized, how do you feel about your divine masculine? You feel left behind. You feel like overlooked because look, that he's looking in one direction. Wait, see now it's backwards. Yeah, he's looking away from her. She's looking away from him. The only motherfucker that's looking in here on them two is this woman. So how do you feel about your divine masculine? Because you at this higher frequency, y'all know you have already had acknowledgement of each other. So you feel like you was TTG and this motherfucker left you hanging and you feel overlooked. Period. Also, with this card coming out, I'm going to say that Divine Feminine at the slightly higher frequency, your divine counterpart is probably in a relationship with a fuck motherfucker, a fuck nigga, or a fuck bitch, and there they go right there, hovering over top of them. Like I said, this motherfucker's the only one that's actually paying attention to what's going on in this room. You ain't, and they ain't, whoever you are. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm feeling divine feminine that you feel overlooked and you're placing the blame on this fuck boy relationship or this fuck girl relationship. Like you're putting the blame of your counterpart overlooking your need on this motherfucker that they in a relationship with. So moving on, like I said, these three cards were supposed to break down the actual situation, regardless of your gender or how we broke down the rest of them. So first card that came out was the fucking devil card. Okay, so if you're at that slightly higher frequency where there was a victim situation, I mean, look at this man. It looked like he's holding a dick or a dildo or something. I don't know what that shit looked like to y'all, but that's what the fuck it looked like to me. So we already broke down in the whole last video of how that shit broke down, so I'm not going to break it down again. But this is the situation. And also, what I'm gonna say too is like for those who that didn't happen to, that's in a slightly different frequency. For you, it was the tower moment shit. It was like the motherfucker you in a relationship with came on some fuck shit. You had the realization like this is some 3D shit. Like cut my dick off, bitch. You can have that. Cut my pussy off and take it with you. You can have that. Like, you came to the realization that this motherfucker was only around you, or this relationship only amounted to some 3D shit, and you want more than that. And at this leg of the race is what the fuck I'm hearing. And usually in the devil card, it's just two people chained up in the devil, right? It's two people chained up in the back, and then there's it's like two other people partying. See what I'm saying? So I feel like those of y'all that was in a relationship and you realized this week that a motherfucker had a totally different location punched in their GPS, it's like they had a whole bunch of other shit going on outside of this situation that y'all was never gonna have the same destination. Period. That's what that shit looked like, right? This is the cards breaking down what that shit looked like and how it felt and the different ways it had you not fucked up, because I feel like this situation, whether it's for my slightly higher frequency or if it's for the people that had a relationship with a fuck motherfucker, it felt like shit and it was shit, but it was all orchestrated for your highest good. But I feel like this is, this is just further breaking down the fact that there was some other shit that was going on, period. To where it was just never going to end up the way you thought it was going to end up, and that goes for both groups. You know what I mean? Even in the case of there being a attack and an offender, right? You, like I was saying last time, it was with the motherfucker that you wasn't expecting. And y'all hear my baby in the background. I told y'all she can feel things energetically, but so I feel like she was like second in the notion. But if you're in the higher frequency, what did your situation look like, right? We had the devil with the dick in his hand, and then we have four of swords. It's like four of swords usually speaks on peace. A motherfucker sitting on some shit, like pondering some shit, really thinking and contemplating, right? That's what that motherfucker did. Like, it was not set up for your highest good, my G. Like, that motherfucker came into the situation with the intention of being the offender. Like, look at this person, like, trying to force feed you some shit. You know what I mean? Like, they had the intentions from the gate. Like, it was premeditated. Thank you. It was premeditated for this to go down in this manner. You feel me? And so, I guess I don't know why we're having to break this down in this manner, but maybe your counterpart is watching this and they need to fully understand, like, my G, this shit was not easy to swallow, for swords. This shit was not easy to swallow, nor was it some peaceful shit or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like in some situations, your counterpart might have felt like, not that you put yourself in the situation, but they just can't fathom that happening unless something, it was like they're trying to reason with it. They're not understanding that it was truly forced upon you. Thank you, spiritual gang. They not understanding that. So I guess that's why I'm having to reinforce the situation. I'm sorry, Divine Feminine, because I know it's gonna be a trigger for you, my G. I feel y'all. So I apologize for that. But I feel like he needs to see this, because the next one is fucking Ace of Wands, my G. So I feel like this is you and your offender in the situation, him force feeding, him having the premeditated, contemplated steps planned out to force feed you some shit, right? It's like, I feel like this is you and the offender in the act of the situation. Like, she doesn't even seem like she's there, right? She don't even seem like she's there. And then look at him, he's like all on it. You know what I mean? Like, he's came into the situation with premeditated darkness, my G. Ain't no way to flip it. And now look at your divine counterpart standing out here with his spiritual gang getting a bird's eye view of the bullshit. Like, that's why I had to break it down. Like I was saying before, this is why I had to really break it down, because in somewhere in his intuition, he was trying to reason with it because he could not fathom this happening to you. Divine Feminine, this is why this is coming out too. It wasn't that he overlooked you, Divine Feminine. It was just that he couldn't fathom that shit going down in that manner. So for him, it was easier to try to rationalize. I'm hearing swords, air. So, I don't know. Your counterpart could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Your counterpart is, in this situation at this frequency, your counterpart is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And they just couldn't fathom this going down in this manner. Look at her. She looks asleep. Right? She looks asleep. Again, with the premeditated, also with this Four of Swords, him shoving something down your throat. I feel like I'm seeing Bill Cosby now. Like you might have been roofied. Is that the word for it? Is it roofied or roofied? I don't know. But yeah, that's what the situation looks like for you, Divine Feminine, at this, high frequency. Divine counterparts at this high frequency. If you were not victimized and you are the masculine of this counterpart union, it's like, yeah, you realize you're coming into the realization. Yeah, I'm hearing TLC, so I creep. So yeah, if you are at this high frequency, you found out about a bitch stepping out this week, and like. It's on some whole different level shit, though, is what I'm getting. Like, I'm feeling like this woman has a whole other life, right? Because there are two couples in this devil card. She's got a whole different life. She was trying to force feed you some king shit, like, yes, you're my king, and let me run your bath. Let me rub your feet. Let me, like, she was laying this shit on thick for you, my G, but that was a game. It was a means to an end. Every chance she got, she was running off of that dick with her actual motherfucker. Yeah, look, there's these two couples. While you was feeling like this, she was really contemplating. Her steps was premeditated, my G. Like, it goes both ways. It doesn't matter how you what gender label you put on yourself. You know what frequency you at, my G. So catch the messages how they coming out. Okay? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so now we gonna get some more clarification on that thing. Because that was just a fucking pre-shuffle. That was a pre-shuffle and the message I heard. Okay, thank you, Source. Because I felt like that was a heavy-ass pre-shuffle. So they telling me that was a pre-shuffle and that was the motherfucking message. But now I'm just nosy, so I'm gonna break that shit down. Nah. Break that shit down. Alright, so I want to get some cards. Okay, not this deck. They tell me start with this deck first and then start with that deck. So we're going to do the high vibe frequency first, right? We're going to do that one first. All right, Source. So tell me what the high vibers, what else I can meddle with the high vibers. Tell me, please, Source. All right, what this shit look like? I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm trying to take it like, yeah, balance. So, like I was saying, divine feminine, that the divine counterpart that was victimized, you are finding balance again, my G. Self-love, you're on the self-love tour, the glow-up tour. You are back on tour, my G. Thank you. It's a great tour to be on, even if you can't sing, G. Yes, Mary J, she be having her moments, but she also be having her moments, okay? So, yeah, you are fine-tuning is what I just heard, yeah. You fine-tuning high frequency, and if you are the masculine energy at this high frequency, XXX. I mean, it's like, yeah, you had the knowledge. You had all the knowledge, but you was just a day late, a dollar short. I don't think y'all are gonna die. But everything that you held in at a certain angle is now being looked at it from it's like everything it's like a master reset, G, is what I just heard. Right, fine tuning. Right, Source said I already fucking told you. You're fine tuning. Yes, high frequency. Whether you identify as the feminine energy or the masculine energy in the union, you're fine tuning. That's what the fuck y'all doing. It might not feel good, but that's what's going on. All right, what is going on for the other frequency? Where shit is just, it's a bumpy road out this motherfucker. What's going on for them right now, Source? This one? Candy corn. Yes. You finding out of some shit you don't want, G? Yes, what I tell you, it's a bumpy road. Candy corn is not, like, you can't set that shit up on any side. Weebles wobbles, but they always fall down. Yes, you cannot turn hoes into housewives or dogs into service dogs. Gee, you can't. You can't do it. Give me one more card out here for, I'm going to say Group A and Group B. Group A is the slightly higher frequency, okay? Okay. I just don't want to keep saying that. I feel like that's offending someone. Yes, so this is coming out for Group A. This is accelerated motion. You are moving the fuck on. Period. Plus, look at that. Don't that look like the magic school bus? Yes. You are, I feel like Source smashed the gas on your ass this week. And if you're in Group A, Source smashed the gas on your ass this week, G. She did. He did. Source did. They did. Like, get it together, my G. Get it together. Source needed you to get it together, my G. But you on the bus nonetheless. I feel like I'm seeing speed. I feel like they are, you know how the bitch had to jump the gap in the highway? I feel like you jump the gap, G. Like, that's what you're doing this week. You're jumping the gap in the freeway, yeah. That's why the bus can't go below 60. That's why it's going so fast. Yes, accelerated motion of the bus. And then we had this come out. This is, like sneaky motherfuckers. This is a motherfucker with something up their sleeve and it's not for your highest good. Group A, I feel like this is the gap. G, I was finna try to figure out how to break that down. And I'm so glad that that motherfucker came through in the clutch. Thank you. I'm so glad your spiritual gang group A came through in the clutch because I was trying to figure it out. Yes, this is a little sneaky motherfucker. This is the gap that you are jumping. Because guess what's in between the magic school bus? Keep it above 60 so we can jump the gap, right? Here goes the gap. Sneaky motherfuckers, motherfuckers who have calculated steps for your demise. Now I'm hearing T Grizzly, motherfuckers praying on your downfall. That they are the gap, cause right after that, I mean, I almost didn't get it out. It's a sleeping baby, G. It's a sleeping baby. So right now you are being pushed forward rapidly so that you can jump the gap and get past these motherfuckers. Let me tell you, keep pushing is what the fuck I'm hearing. You can sleep when it's time to go nap, nigga. Right now is not the time to go nap, nigga. You need to push through, push forward. You gotta keep on pushing in my Bun B voice. Yes, past these motherfuckers. Let that shit, let them motherfuckers stay on the bus stop. Like, no, no. I mean, this is how good you sleep not thinking about your counterpart helping you from any situation, bitch. Okay? Group A? This is how you sleep not worrying about being a snitch or any of that shit because a motherfucker defiled you. You need to stand up and call the popo, ho! Which you did. Period. And I know it's like a little rough right now because it's like you feel sneaky or some shit. No. Source is telling you push past whatever negative feelings that you're having in regards to doing what the fuck is right for you, Group A. That's the gap. You feeling some sense of street loyalty or some dumb shit, 3D loyalty to some shit that's not serving to you. You need to jump the gap, that gap, and feeling like you need to have anybody else's approval about your situation, Group A. Period. That's what the fuck Source is trying to tell you. Now, give me some more cards out here for Group B. This candy corn shit. Where, you know, you had a tired moment and realized that the motherfucker was trying to orchestrate your steps for your downfall. In a sense of somebody that you was sharing a table with. This candy corn is sitting on the table. Somebody you had a relationship with, not being, like, you don't even want that shit. You don't even want that shit. What else Source got to say about these candy corns for Group B? Oh, these motherfuckers is trying to stay hidden. Yes! Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. You better motherfucking pack light, Group B. Pack light, bitch. Pack light. Hunty, give me one more out here for Group B. Pack light, bitch. Yes, this one's falling out. Yes! Like, now P. Diddy is saying, no, dog, we cannot get together every weekend, me and you and your friends. No, we cannot do this shit every weekend. You know, it felt like paradise. It looked like a ribbon in the sky. My nigga, it was not. This shit, you was the sucker. You was the sucker. And now you left to cry me a river. Oh, yeah. I heard a lot of songs with this P. Diddy card. Yes, pack light, bitch, because that ain't even what you want. Group B, yes. You better pack light, bitch, because that's not what you want. And definitely ain't going to get you where you trying to go. Period. Period. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Now, we're going to break this thing down. All right. Let me get some cards out here for Group A. Mary J, Magic School Bus, the dumb shit, and the sleeping baby. Give me some cards out here for Group A. Why is the sleeping baby void Magic School Bus Mary J here? Source. Yeah, she said, I approve this message. Keep walking in your motherfucking divine light. This is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, don't be afraid to cut a motherfucker off. Don't be afraid to cut off this 3D sense of loyalty to a motherfucker that don't have no loyalty to you or to a system that doesn't have any loyalty to you. Listen, in the streets, they do say snitches get stitches. But guess what? Do you want to be the one that's cutting a motherfucker up because they did something wrong to you that you can call the popo and let them deal with it? Let them deal with it. Well, shed this sense of loyalty to the streets. The streets don't love nobody, I just heard. Yeah, Geronimo. The streets don't love nobody, my G. If you looking for love and loyalty in the streets, you ain't gonna never find that shit. Okay? Moving the fuck on. And so how does Group A feel in regards to this message and to their actions taken in regards to the situation? How are they feeling about themselves? How did Group A feel about themselves, Source? 7 of Pentacles. All that glitters ain't gold. It also says cowboy. But also when I see this, even though it says all that glitters ain't gold, and this is the 7 of Pentacles, it's like usually with the 7 of Pentacles, it's either regret or it's like working hard for something that may not come together. But it does say cowboy, and then this nigga got on all type of shit. That's why I put all that glitters ain't gold, because I just felt like he had on too much shit. But with this reading for Group A, what I'm feeling like is you feel very protected. Yeah, you feel smothered, covered, and topped. Waffle House, my G. You feel like you got the armor of the Lord, my G. That's how you feel about it. Moving on in this situation, how do you feel about the actions that you took? You feel like your steps was guided. Source card. You feel like your steps was guided and that you was protected, covered, smothered, topped, Waffle House style. So I feel like you feel with it saying all the glitters ain't gold. I feel like that's your warped perception of gold, right? You felt the need to not get the justice in a proper manner. So that is like a warped perception of gold, right? It's like you're learning this week to allow motherfuckers in this 3D shit to have they 3D role. Allow them to play it's chess, my G. Allow them to play their piece on the board so that you could play yours, right? So that you don't end up in jail because the motherfucker really did you wrong, right? You feel solidified. Also, with the saying cowboy, I feel like you are blazing a whole new trail for self. Thank you. You feel like you're blazing a whole new trail for yourself and valuing yourself to this degree. I feel like Group A, you always valued yourself, but for some reason you had a hard time making that translate into 3D. You had a hard time with standing on certain things, like the snitch shit. It's not that you snitched, it's that you eradicated justice in the most smart way for you so that you did not fall back on the sword that victimized you. As you should, my G. That sword is not meant for you to bear, it's meant for your offender. Okay? So let me get some cards over here for Group B. Let's see what Source has to say about this candy corn, Erykah Badu, P. Diddy. What does Source have to say about Group B? Yeah, the Joker. That shit was fake from the gate. You had a green ring around your neck, my G. I don't know why the fuck you kept wearing that shit. Yeah. Like, look how heavily camouflaged this person is, or whatever this entity is. Look how heavily camouflaged they are. Like, yeah. This motherfucker, like, Source is like, bitch, you didn't see through this, my nigga? My bitch? My nigga. You didn't see through this shit? Like, look at this nigga. Look at this bitch. You knew better. But Source feels like it was fake from the gate. You cannot build anything solid on shaky ground. You can't. So how does Group B feel about themselves and the actions that they took in regards to this candy corn, Erykah Badu, P. Diddy? How do Group B feel about themselves? Old but not wise. Ace of Cups. Yes, you feel like the fool. You feel like this motherfucker took you for a complete fool. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, this is breaking down the Joker card. You feel like, how the fuck did I not see this shit coming from a mile away? How the fuck did this bitch play me to this degree? This bitch looking like this. And I don't care what they look like, this person looks like on the outside. It's like, how could you not see all the red flags? How could you not see that this motherfucker was not for your highest good? You feel like a fool. Oh, but not wise. 2 leggings. Yeah, you're the motherfucker walking around in leggings. Who the fuck wears leggings? Dirty bitches. You're not a dirty bitch. You know better. You know the motherfuckers give you yeast infections and shit, bitch. Why are you wearing leggings? For no reason. If you're going to work out, bitch, get you some Nike tracks. Okay? Just saying. You know better, right? Oh, but not wise. You knew better. This motherfucker trying to offer you, this is Ace of Cups. This motherfucker trying to offer you that motherfucking cup got moss in it, bitch. I don't know where this bitch teeth them been. Do she brush them? Like, ew. Ew. You feel like you should have known better. You're a little disgusted with self right now. Because you don't even like candy corn from the gate. So why the fuck is it on your table? That's how you feel. Like, bitch, I packed this shit in the buggy and bought this shit. Erykah Badu. I packed this shit in the buggy at the stove and bought this shit. I was tripping, G. I don't even eat this shit. Don't decorate with it. Don't use it at all. Why the fuck? I was tripping. I knew better. And that's how you feel about yourself, Group B. I'm sorry, but it is. Alright, moving the fuck on. Nah. So what else for Group A? What else? Shit, what else? Yeah, Hangman in reverse. Yes, you are standing in the knowing of your decision. Like you see the decision and you have made it. Yes, Hangman in reverse. The motherfucking light has shined, bitch. Like, period. You know the way now. Absolutely. Give me another card out for Group A. What did they come into the knowing of with this Hangman in reverse? Hangman in reverse, all the glitters ain't gold. Why are they on the table stores? Ooh, that one popped up and went back down. 8 of Cups in reverse. So let's see upright. Let me see, are these all in reverse? Yes, they are, but I feel like these two were supposed to be. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups upright is someone walking away from something on their way to something better, but there's also like regret. Like this, like it's like regret of walking away from someone, even though you know there's something better. This is in reverse. So exactly what we were saying with the Hangman in reverse. You stepped out on, you made a decision because you know what is right for you. So it's like you walked away from this indecisive place. You walked away from believing that you couldn't get justice in your situation because of some type of street code. You walked away from that way of thinking and you had absolutely no regrets about it. Okay? Give me some more cards out here for Group B. Group B. 3 of Swords. It came out in reverse. It did come out in reverse, but the deck is in reverse. But I also feel like this is how it's supposed to be. I ain't gonna stunt. Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. So, yes. With whoever this fuck boy, fuck girl, yeah, that's me. Whoever the motherfucker was you was in a relationship with that heavily camouflaged themselves and had you walking around smelling like yeast infection. The swords that they held behind your back is now being released. You could see them. You understand. Also with this being a 3 of Swords, I told you motherfuckers was cheating, creeping, and sneaking. So yes, this is in reverse because it's being revealed. Like the 3 players are being revealed at this point. Group B. Yeah. So give me another card out here for Group B in regards to this 3 of Swords situation. Emperor in fucking reverse. So the Emperor upright is a divine masculine. So I feel like either because this was in reverse, so this could be actual. You can actually be in a divine masculine, and you weren't exerting your energy, or you're a divine feminine and you weren't standing in your masculine energy of knowing. Because again, it's like you already knew that this motherfucker was not for you. I don't give a fuck how they flipped it, slapped it, rubbed it down. All the camouflage in the world. You knew that this motherfucker was not for your highest good. You did, G. So it's like you weren't standing in your masculine energy by saying, I need to step away from this relationship. Whether you're a female or a male. The Emperor is in reverse because you weren't exerting your masculine energy and knowing that this motherfucker was not for your highest good and moving the fuck away. Period, G. Period. Alright. Yeah. Give me another card on the They say get the Rider Waite though. Okay. Okay. So this is upright. 8 of Wands. Yes. Fast communication. So that was probably the argument for Group B. And that struck the tower. Okay. And for Group A, the fast communication I feel like was with yourself and understanding what you needed to do. Like I feel like you, because this is the 8 of Cups, right? It was like you considered not doing what was for your highest good because of this warped sense of street loyalty, bullshit, whatever's been bashed into your motherfucking brain. You considered that for a second, but you quickly moved on to what was for your highest good and calling the popo, huh? Okay, you know what I mean. That communication came in quickly. That you needed to call someone. 8 of Wands is fast communication. Yeah. So break down this Hangman in reverse for me for Group A. Ooh, that came out. Strength. Yes, my G. So why is this Hangman reversed? Because you had the strength to make a choice. The Hangman is someone who sees the choices and options but chooses not to make a choice. You had the strength to make a choice. That's why the Hangman is reversed, G. Absolutely. Yeah. Why is this 8 of Cups in reverse for Group A? Why is the 8 of Cups in reverse, Source, for Group A? Motherfucker flipped right on over. Ooh, it was 2 of them. Ooh, it was 3 of them. Jesus. So, why is the 8 of Cups in reverse? Ace of Swords. Yeah, you was able to cut through the bullshit of you having this sense of street loyalty, right? You was able to cut it out. Source said, cut it the fuck out. So you cut it the fuck out, right? We saw eight of Wands already. And, yeah, Magician. You turned the tables is what the fuck I just heard. What I was saying earlier. Had you went a whole different way with this shit and called Ray Ray and them to eradicate some justice, you would have ended up falling on the same sword as your offender. Because they would have killed that nigga and you would have went to jail. In reality, this motherfucker deserves to go to jail because they hurt you. You don't deserve to go to jail. Listen, if you are a vigilante out this motherfucker, you do deserve to go to jail. Vengeance is not for you. That is for the Lord. Okay? Be delivered. You are delivered. You didn't do it. So yeah, you was able to see that sword and not fall down on it, right? That allowed you to turn the tables on the situation and return to sender that motherfucking sword, bitch. A whole new world. You step through. It's like a portal almost, but it's a paradigm shift. You stepped through all the shit that you thought in the past was loyalty and love and stepped into the new knowing of unconditional peace, love, and light, my G. And that shit is dope as fuck. Yeah, that was the message for sure. All right, now, Source, over here for Group B. Why we have the 3 of Swords in reverse? Ooh, there it went. Justice, yeah. Look at the 1 sword in your hand, yes. The 3 of Swords had to be revealed. It had to come out for you to have justice, for